Hello everyone, welcome to my show. This is NainaMD, Beverly Hills Fusion of Science and Beauty. And my passion is to always bring evidence-based anti-aging and regenerative medicine. In the last few series, we've had doctors, scientists, and all talking about the science of anti-aging and regenerative medicine. I want to do the next few series on a little bit more real topics. I'm bringing people who are busy, they're successful, they have something special about them. And I want us to define what is that something special and how do they heal themselves every day? How do they take care of themselves? What do they eat? How do they exercise? Let's get to know real-time people, successful people, how they take care of themselves. And I've got a fabulous guest on the show. He's a royalty heritage, Prince Jordan Tyson.
Thank you, Dr. Naina, for having me.
Well, you know, I've always, the last few weeks when I knew you were coming on, I've been looking forward to having you because not only is he a model, actor, you're a publisher, writer, I mean, you name it, but there is something special about you. There is something known as a power of presence. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what it is that defines that power of presence, and then I get to ask you all sorts of questions about how you take care of yourself.
All right, great.
Okay?
Well, you know, like you said, I am from a royal heritage, which is not prominent in my life. I mean, I don't follow suit with my royal heritage, even though I am part of a royal heritage. Yeah. I'm also related to several famous actors and models and singers and band members throughout the history of Hollywood. So, you know, I gravitate more towards my entertainment family than any other part of my family. So, you know, my career focus is on modeling, acting, singing, writing, dancing, voiceovers.
You've got that creativity.
Yeah, all the kind of fun stuff that I like to do. You know, I'm not necessarily such a serious person. I don't take life, you know, as a contextual book to be so serious. Yeah. However, I'm very responsible when the time comes. But, you know, I enjoy life and I just go after the things that I love. And that's what makes me successful.
Do you tell me, what is it that you feel a person needs to, from the inside, to heal themselves? What is your opinion on that?
To heal yourselves, okay. Well, if you're religious, that is an important factor.
In other words, to have that spirituality, to be able to maintain that, what the difference between morals, your ethics, your what's right and wrong, all of those things.
Yes, exactly, all of those things, and eating pizza.
And eating pizza. I haven't come to your diet yet. No. I haven't come to your diet yet.
Lots of pizza really helps you. Don't trust me. No, I'm kidding. No, but if you find yourself in a zenful sort of way where you can meditate and you can bring yourself into yourself and be one with yourself and listen to your body, that will help you.
That's what the American Board of Integrative Medicine is just now getting a recognition, okay? It's been formed. It's not yet even has a criteria how to be recognized by the American Specialty Board. So it's a very new board that's being created. And of that, one of the things that they're bringing into healing ourselves is meditation, right, acupuncture, right, massage. Right. Okay, these are just some of the modalities. So just the fact that you said that, I mean, that's very important.
Well, see, that's something I've been practicing for years. I mean, since I was, and I'm not even joking.
Who taught you?
I was self-taught.
Meaning you just did it on your own? You just learned it?
Well, there's a historical part of that. It goes way back centuries with my family. However, the more recent, in the last 100 years, 3 of my grandfathers were pastors of churches. Ah. Now, but different churches. Right. I explored my own territories and went into meditation, went into Zen, went into yoga, went into all these other things. Because, you know, I always grew up in a spiritual background, and I wanted to know more.
Yeah.
I extended, yes.
Extended, yeah.
And so I started getting into meditation, astral projection, you know, practicing some of these things, you know, and just seeing if they worked, if they actually did, and they do work.
What difference? What's the one significant difference that it made you think in your life?
The one thing I learned from meditation and the Zen and the yoga and practicing self-healing techniques is that your body can be healed. You can heal yourself without medication.
Give me an example in your case. Like, when you faced something, like whether it was maybe mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. Give me an example of something you experienced, and then you said, you know what, I'm just going to meditate, and I'm just going to do these things, and then lo and behold, yeah, it
Okay,
worked.
just for example, an abusive stepfather, an abusive
Yeah.
childhood.
Yeah.
When you meditate and you find yourself, it's just gone. It doesn't even affect you.
You let go it.
Yeah, it's just not a big deal.
Wow.
With some different ideas, you need to search yourself. That's
Yeah.
a great way to be more creative because it opens up more doors and more
Yeah.
channels for you, and your chakras
Yeah.
become
Yeah, you're absolutely
aligned,
right.
and you can then project what it is that you want to do properly instead of just kind of being a loose cannon. Once you're centered,
You become
and
more
you're
focused.
Yeah,
That's it.
you can.
See, this is the common theme. It's meditation and doing yoga. Some of these alternative treatments help you maintain your focus, your energy, your balance. Okay,
Yeah.
it's really about
Yeah.
centering your energy. So another thing, let's start with what you eat. What do you do for, like, you get up in the morning? What's the first thing you take? What's the first thing you put in, like, that you eat?
The first thing I eat in the morning, well, cup of coffee.
Okay, so you have a cup
Gotta
of
have
coffee.
that coffee, man.
All right, okay.
If I'm
there are
not-
some benefits to coffee. There are some benefits to caffeine, so you have a little bit of caffeine. Okay, I'll allow that. Yeah.
If
I'll
I'm
go
not
with
at
that.
Starbucks, if I
I'll
don't have
support-
my Starbucks in the morning, it's not a good morning.
Okay. All right. So you have your coffee. Then what?
I do.
What happens next?
And then I'll go towards something light. Maybe a pastry, maybe some fruit, maybe
Okay.
some cereal,
Okay.
maybe an omelet. I mean, it just depends on the morning.
Okay.
You know, I like to switch it up a bit. You know, I don't like the same thing
Okay.
every morning after morning.
Okay.
But one thing is
So
consistent.
generally,
with-
it's okay. Is fruit, so fruit or protein, like in through eggs. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
That's
next.
usually how
Okay.
I would
What
start the
then? Then
morning.
what happens?
As far as
Eating. Yep.
Eating?
Yep. Your whole pattern during the day, generally. Then what do you do?
well, see, I have high metabolism, which is an extraordinary amount of energy.
Yeah.
Creates an extraordinary amount of energy because you're always burning off your energy so fast
Yeah.
that I'm constantly having to have little snacks throughout the day.
So what do you like? What do you?
So
snack
I'll
on?
snack on a banana,
Okay.
some coffee, maybe a health protein bar, or a
Right.
candy, if I have to, a candy bar or a donut. You know, just something light. You
Okay.
know, while I'm progressing throughout the day, because I don't
Okay.
want to gain 20 or 30 pounds like I did 2 months ago.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
did do that. But then I'll go into the lunchtime, and then we come around to lunch. You know, I'll eat something light. You know, maybe a sandwich, maybe a tuna.
Okay. And then what's dinner?
If nothing else is available, I'll have to grab a cheeseburger or something. You know, I try to avoid that, but you know, or a burrito from you know, or something.
Okay.
You know, because those are high in protein with the beans, so those
Okay.
are pretty good for you.
So what's dinner?
But then dinner is usually where I make the biggest meal out of it. So I'll usually go with a 4 or 5 course dinner.
Like a salad and
Yeah, I'll eat all of the food groups.
okay.
So,
What about vegetables?
Yes, I'll eat vegetables, protein, meats, breads, dairy. You know, I'll have all of that, and then of course the dessert.
Are you sensitive to dairy?
No.
Okay.
No, I
and
love
when you gained 20 to 30 pounds, how did that happen? How did that happen that you went out of control? Because you said you meditate, you do all of those things. How did you let yourself go with that 20 to 30 pound weight gain?
Well, I took a study course on
Yeah.
website design, on building websites, and so I had to sit back and kind of learn how to build instruct a website.
So a lot of sitting.
A lot of sitting. It was a lot of sitting. I mean, God, ungodly amounts of sitting. I mean, I was on my butt literally sometimes 24 hours a day for months on end, days on end, and everything started to poof out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you generally do for exercise?
I jog. I do hot, believe it or not, I burn calories through hot tubs. I do jogging. Massaging helps me to burn calories. And then also interaction with, physical contact,
Okay.
helps.
What is the most, if you had to tell the audience and how to take care of yourself, because you sound like I'm going to say it, like the typical average person who, you know, will try to eat right, but, you know, once in a while they're going to have the cheeseburger, once in a while they're going to have the donut, they're going to have the, maybe the pizza, whatever. But through all of that, give me the top 3 things that you could give the advice to the audience on how to stay healthy.
There's rules that I follow, and they're pretty
So what
simple.
are those? Give me the simple rules.
Massages,
Okay.
hot tubs,
Okay.
jogging,
Okay.
sex,
Okay.
which is very important. It's healthy
Right?
on all
You're
levels.
absolutely right.
Vitamins
Okay.
every day. And those are pretty much the
What do you
basics
take?
that I follow.
What are some of the? I call them nutraceuticals, but what are the vitamins?
Well,
that you
I do multivitamins.
take? Okay.
So multivitamins are a must. Ever since I was 5 years old, my mom started me with castor oil, believe it or not.
Okay. So you know what? If I may interject, that's why you can still take some of the foods and all, because you mitigate some of that damage. Nutraceuticals, and especially multivitamins, even if you get just a little source of it, they help decrease the oxidative stress, okay, that we put on in our bodies, decrease the inflammation. They provide even the vitamin D that some of your multivitamins definitely have. A little bit of vitamin D is so important. Vitamin D is like a hormone. So it's really, now I understand, because I'm like thinking, okay, this is kind of like a sort of an average diet. How come he's not like showing me the signs that are, you know, of more, you should be like more unhealthy, but you're looking amazing, you look great, you're fit, but that's because, number one, you internally, through the meditation, the yoga, you know how to balance your energy. Number 2, you've been taking nutraceuticals. We know that the RDA values in the foods are just not there any longer.
They're substandard.
They're
yeah.
substandard.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it. Listen, time is so up. I mean, I can't even believe the time that's gone by. Give me your website. How do people look you up? And yeah.
Okay, well, my website is tjtyson.com. So if you go to letter T, letter
Yeah,
J, tyson.com.
Yep. Fabulous.
You can find all the information. I'm also on Facebook under
Facebook
Prince
and all
Jordan.
the social media. Okay. And Twitter and all that, right?
Yeah, and you'll see
Okay.
me across Hollywood. You know,
I
in
know.
a lot
I
of
already
events.
signed up. Yeah, they're already on my following. So listen, everybody, I'm going to be back with my next guest. This has been Prince Jordan Tyson. He's been phenomenal. Really, a pretty, you know, sort of an average diet and everything, but look at the way he still is able to maintain his health and his you know, inner beauty. Thanks so much. We'll be back with my next guest.